Nicole. Welcome to Nicole's Place. Today's video is going to be a current food favorite video. So basically I want to show you some of the things that has been making my life a lot easier when I'm meal prepping or when I want to grab a snack, and some of the meals that I've actually been preparing for myself after work. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first item I want to talk about is rice. I love rice so much, but because I'm just one person living here, I don't want to cook a big pot because I don't want to eat it every day. So what has been a lifesaver has been instant rice. So the one I have here is the Knorr brand called the Sidekicks. I got the Mexican rice and the teriyaki rice, which is this one. The Mexican rice was so good and so flavorful. I didn't really look at the nutrition facts, maybe I should have. So let's just see what we have here. For this teriyaki rice, it's basically for every quarter of this package, it's 140 calories. There's 3 grams of protein, 2 grams of sugar, 310 milligrams of sodium, and 1 gram of fat. It's not too bad actually. But yeah, this cooks really quickly. All you have to do is to boil a pot of water, dump this in, wait for it to evaporate all of the water, and this says it cooks in 7 minutes, and you have a very tasty pot of rice. Okay, my second item I want to talk about is a protein bar. This is the white chocolate raspberry Combat Crunch protein bar. Now, I've talked about Combat Crunch before in a previous video, and I noticed on the supplementsource.ca website there was a BOGO deal where you buy 2 boxes of Combat Crunch, you get 1 for free. So I decided to try a couple new flavors. This is the flavor that has stuck out to me the most. I really love it so much because the white chocolate raspberry, I always envision it to have a little bit of tardiness and sweetness, and this bar has the perfect balance of both flavors, and I like it because it's a good contrast from the regular chocolate flavors that I really like. So yeah, I love this bar. Check it out. In the description box below, I'll leave the website where I found this deal. Okay, the next spot I guess I want to talk about is a store that recently opened in Toronto. It is a matcha focused store that sells a lot of desserts and drinks based off of matcha. And it is the Teriyaki Cafe, I think that's the full name. I'll leave the address in the description box. I actually really love matcha, so when I found out about this store, I was like, yes, we have to go. I'll insert a picture of what we actually ordered at the store. I feel that the drinks were worth it. I know some people feel it is a little pricey. Yes, it is. I think with each drink it's about $6-ish, but I mean, I don't think it's anything different from what you get from Starbucks if you buy a special mixed drink. It's around the same price, but because I love matcha, I really love this store. It's very refreshing and not too overbearing in terms of the sugar or the creaminess. It's just the right balance. It's just perfect for a summer day. So they have different things like lattes, hot or cold. They have ice cream. They have floats. They basically have everything matcha that you can think of. It's great. Check it out if you're in the Toronto area. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So the next thing I want to talk about is bacon. Probably not the bacon you're thinking about, but I'm talking about Peameal bacon. For Mother's Day, my family and I went to St. Lawrence Market and we had a fabulous time, ate a lot of wonderful food. One of the things that we took away from the market was Peameal bacon. Turns out it's the perfect lunch/dinner option. It's not too fatty and not overly salty. So basically I just pan fry the Peameal bacon. I don't really add salt or whatever. I just like butter up the pan and that's all I do. I put it on top of a piece of toast, then add a sunny side up egg on top of the Peameal bacon, and it was the perfect combination. Just breaking the yolk and letting the yolk drip down the Peameal bacon and bread was so satisfying. And I added a side of coleslaw that I got from the grocery store. It was a perfect dinner. It was ready in a matter of 10 minutes. I want to say 10 minutes. It was the perfect dinner. Yes. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about is a comfort meal of mine that I love to make. Basically, it's adding my favorite barbecue meat, Chinese style barbecue meat, plus noodles, plus broth, plus vegetables. How amazing is that? So basically what I do, take my bowl, and then I warm up the noodles in some of my broth, put it in the bowl. Then I have some bok choy. I slice it up, and I have to clean it real good. Remember to do that if you buy bok choy, because there's always little insects, you know, running around in the bok choy. A little bit gross, so I had to clean it. So I put some bok choy inside, and then after I lay it on my char siu and then my suyo. Oh, I love it so much. My favorite is char siu because I love the sweetness of it. The type of barbecue sauce that they put on it is wonderful. Then I layer on some of those crunchy skin bits for the suyo. And then after, I just pour in my broth, which is basically chicken broth diluted with some water. I mix it with some oyster sauce, hoisin sauce, soy sauce, and it just makes the perfect comfort meal. I come home from work, it's done in a matter of, again, 10 to 15 minutes, and it's a perfect meal. You have all your food groups, you have your carbs, your vegetables, your protein. There's no dairy, but all the protein, all the major food groups that matter. And yeah, those were my favorite meals of the month. They were really easy to make and somewhat healthy and very satisfying after a long day of work. So I hope that this video was helpful for you for any meal prep ideas that you may need or want for the upcoming month, and I hope you liked it. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye guys. Mwah.